Hey guys, Julian here with Chambers Insurance Services. I'd like to briefly explain, because we get lots of questions about how veterans can get up to $100 off of their Part B every month. Now, we've worked with a lot of veterans, and the majority of them are using the VA clinic and have veterans benefits. With that, they're getting all of their prescription drugs and they're getting all of their medical surgeries, checkups, things of that nature at the VA clinic. And most of them have a rating, disability rating, from 10 to 100%. If you have 100%, that's amazing because you get extra dental at no cost, but most of them have in between 10 and 100%. Now, we get questions all the time. Okay, if I'm using the VA clinic, why do I have A and B that I'm paying for every month in 2023? It's $164.90. It could be more if you have a Part B penalty, or if you make, a certain amount of income more, which is $97,000 a year in 2023. So why am I paying this? I don't use Medicare typically. Why do I have it if I'm using the VA clinic? And it's a great question. What we're able to do is lower this cost from $164 down by up to $100 a month with these plans. And I want to explain them. So these plans are Part C as in cat plans, which is Medicare Advantage. You probably see TV commercials and get phone calls all day long about these plans. Now, these veterans plans, they're made specifically for veterans, okay? And with Part D, just to rabbit trail, that's for your prescription drugs. Most veterans don't need Part D because they're using the VA clinic for that. So these veterans plans don't have any Part D coverage because it's not necessary. But with the Part C veterans plans, they are $0 a month typically, okay? Some of them have a premium, there's no point, they're $0 a month. They don't cost you anything. What they're able to do is lower that Part B up to $100 a month off of that. That goes, you get the difference right into your Social Security check. It's automatically done. Usually around $2,000 for dental coverage every year, no extra cost. Vision coverage for glasses, around $100 to $200 for that. And then typically around $400 to $600 for over-the-counter benefits, so vitamins and supplements, and they have usually catalogs to shop out of for that. Now, what's great about the veterans plans is, right now, Medicare A and B, if you have it, is if you don't have a plan, it's through the government, okay? And we get a lot of questions like, okay, this sounds too good to be true. Is it a scam? How are they able to do $0 a month and give me all this money and all these benefits? Well, Medicare A and B being through the government, they actually pay these insurance companies to do Part C plans for people, because the government is obviously not very good about Medicare. They're not super great with it. So they pay them hundreds of dollars per month to take care of people's Medicare with these types of plans, okay? And so if you go the Part C route, you get a veterans plan, you still have your Medicare A and B, but instead of it being through the government, it's through the insurance company who does the Part C plans. And there is a ton of companies out there. I'm not gonna name any names, but most of them will do these types of plans, okay? What's great about that is, if you ever had to use Medicare and you wanted to go outside the VA clinic, Medicare has lots of costs, okay? Part A, which is your hospital, has a deductible. It has no cap, no limit. So you could pay $100,000 in a year for medical costs if you used Medicare. And then of course, Part B is your medical. That has a deductible. It's 80-20. You have to pay 20% of the bill. Now, when you get a Part C plan, these plans have what's called a maximum out of pocket, which is a cap on what you would pay. So long story short, the medical costs on the Part C plans are typically much lower than original Medicare through the government. So God forbid, you probably would never use it if you have the VA clinic, but if you had to, just God forbid, the cost, the medical costs, the co-pays, deductibles are so much lower most of the time with these Part C plans, which is what's great about them. And now that's how we're able to help veterans who use the VA clinic get this type of plan, keep their Medicare without dropping it, Get $1,200 off of this per year, along with dental, vision, over-the-counter, gym memberships. There's a ton of different benefits at no extra cost. So if you're a veteran who has a VA clinic and you're wondering, why am I paying this? How can I save some money? We might be able to help with that. If you have Champ VA or TRICARE, it's a little bit more tricky, so reach out to us and we can answer questions on that. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully that helps you.